just going to come in here and take you through all the options on our TPMS app. So here it is here, TPMS Aware. Let's actually go through it and sort of cover each a little bit of it. So this here's obviously the main page you are going to see. If you click on that, it says what signal source you're using, USB or Bluetooth, and obviously in this case head unit, so we're using USB. Over here it's saying is connected and what the device number is on actual USB. Here we've got our pressures up the top and our temps down the bottom. So the pressures are the big one, temps the smaller, and you can see it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Now that's kind of handy because on your sensors you can have numbers, and so you know that one's always going to go on the front left and whatnot. Just an easy way to tell what position your sensor is. Here we've got the Caravan, so it's a big X here. If you touch it, it'll disconnect. If you touch it again, it'll hook the Caravan back up. I'll show you in a second. You can actually change it and remove the Caravan if you didn't have a Caravan. Starting from the left down here, pair sensors. So when we come into here and you want to pair a sensor, so these are the positions 1, 2, 3, 4, etc, etc, and it will change based on the actual layout you have. You just click on one of these, and then what you have to do is you have to quickly inflate or deflate the pressure on a sensor. So for an external sensor, all you do is screw it off and then screw it all the way back on, and you would see it would say paired here because it's gone to pairing mode. And what actually happens is, say here, see it just says 7, there's no actual ID paired to it. You'll get a random number like this coming up, and that shows you what the ID of the actual sensor is. And that's why you want to make sure none of these are the same. None of these numbers are the same, and they actually do change when you pair a sensor. TPMS setup. So this pretty much takes you through all of it. You can turn off and on the tire if something's going wrong on the tires. You obviously normally going to have that on. You can see that tire sound. It can be mute or not mute. That just means that sometimes if something's going on, you're like, I know what's wrong, I just need to mute it. You can display the spare tire of the car. So if I turn that on, you'll see there's now a spare tire at the back here. Now the Caravan selection. So if I turn the Caravan selection off and go back, you'll see now we just have the car. And if I come back into here and I go Caravan selection on, and you can choose what you have. So you can take up to 8 sensors, and then you can do an extra 2 more as spares. So you can see all the ones here. So I could, if I really, not that anyone's going to have 8 wheels in the Caravan, but you could choose a single axle type wheel in the Caravan and turn the spare on. That's that next one down. And you can see then we have the 2 wheels and the spare of the Caravan. So in total, you can take a total of 10 sensors up. So again, we don't need to turn both those off for now. Tire interchange. This is just saying, do you want to swap 2 tires around? So I could swap 1 and 2. Would you ever do this? So if I touch 2, confirm you want to swap. Mainly for internal sensors, if they rotate the tires. So say they swap 1 and 4 around, then the actual sensor that used to be paired to 1 is now in position 4. So you could actually swap them in here. So if you do go to a tire place and they do swap them, that's what you can do. For the external sensors, it's almost just as easy to spin them off, or you can do it in here. But the cool thing is if you spin them off, they do have a number on them. So then you know that the 1's always in position 1. Pressure units, obviously bar, PSI, KPI. I assume most people in Australia here would be on PSI. Temperature, again, the same. Now, on-road, off-road mode. What this means is you can set your high pressure, low pressure, and high temp alarm for actual on-road. So I'll show you here. So first axle, second axle. So you can set different pressures for the front and back tires. So high pressure 61, low pressure 29, high temp alarm 65, done. So you can see that's updated in there, and I can do the same for the second axle. Now, if I had the Caravans on, if I turn this Caravan on here, you will see I now have a third axle involved, so I could set a different pressure again, or if I had this here, I have a 4th axle involved as well. So you can actually set the pressures and temps for each other axle. And what you can also do is have your on and off-road mode here, and it'll tell you what it's all about when you click on here. So on and off-road mode is, so when you let your tire pressures down, you can change to off-road mode, and you won't be getting your alarms, etc. Because obviously if we're on here, my low pressure alarm is 20.9, and we drop the tyres down to 25, I'll be getting a low pressure alarm. So these are your manual set alarms, and you can do a high pressure, a low pressure, and your high temp. You also have some auto alarms, and these are things like too fast increase in pressure, too fast decrease in pressure, too fast increase or decrease in temp. You will get alarms for those as well, but they are automatic and not set. If you're having issues with the sensor pressure and the tire pressure being off, we can adjust this. Normally that never happens, and if it does happen, it's only on the one sensor, and we will just replace the sensor for you because something's gone wrong with the sensor. So might not be needed, or might be needed if you're in super high altitude or something. Low battery warning, that'll just give you a warning when the sensors are getting low on battery. Connection error, a warning again if something's going wrong with the connection. That'll tell you, and that's about it. Under about, you can check for updates as well, and that covers all about there. Mute again is if something's going on, you can mute the notifications and alarms coming in, have it on or off. And off-road, on-road mode is if I click it and the blue's saying actually it's off-road, so it's like saying I'm getting too high pressure now because I'm in off-road mode, it will change it. So when you let your tires down, you can quickly just press on that. So that's basically how it all works. I'll pull a sensor off now, and you'll be able to see what happens when the sensor comes off. And that's pretty much for everything, really. So I'm just unscrewing this sensor. So that's unscrewed now. And you can see it's giving us, you can probably hear it coming through the speakers, our warning. And if we weren't in the app, I would actually get a notification coming down and that warning. And when the note, say if we were in a CarPlay or Android Auto for example, we'll get this coming in, and we can be like, oh sheesh, what's going on, and we can quickly push on it and have a look. So that is basically how all that works, and it will warn you even when you have whatever, the radio or CarPlay or the maps or Android Auto coming up. And you can see I've just screwed that sensor back on, and that covers pretty much all our settings and things about the app.